guys, today I want to show y'all how to test for ground on your mower. Ground is just as important as power. If you don't have ground, stuff won't work right. So today I'm going to show y'all how to do that. A few little tips and tricks. But you're gonna need a multimeter. If you don't have one, you can go online and get one. For one of them little $5 ones will work. But let's get started on it. Alright guys, get you a voltmeter, and you're going to set it on ohms right there. Look for that little horseshoe. And then if your meter has a buzzer, which is handy, that's what that little emblem is right there. It looks like a little Wi-Fi symbol. That's actually your buzzer. It'll let you know it has a buzzer on it for its testing continuity. And what you want to do is hook your negative to the ground on the battery. Just like that. Got the ground hooked up. Now you want to take the meter, the red probe, touch it anywhere on that motor. That thing should beat. No matter where you touch it. Carburetor, starter, that bracket, to that bolt, anywhere on the mower. That tells you every bit of that is grounded to that ground. Now if you touch this to there and you don't get a buzzer, or you don't get 0.0 or somewhere really close to that, let's say it shows 1,000 there or 500, you've got some resistance somewhere that's not connecting. Your voltage regulator, it needs to be grounded. Connect it to the battery, touch to the side of your voltage regulator, the outer casing. Now, you want to test ground between something. Like the voltage regulator here is mounted to plastic. So what they done, they had a wire that's connected to the voltage regulator, and then the wire goes to a bolt right here on the starter on this one. Some of them, it went from right here to this plastic bolt right here. Well, if you're having charging system problems and you want to check that, just put one end right here. You can check it the other way to connect it to the battery. But some people want to check it like this. Hook it to here and then hook it to there. Well, what you're doing is you're checking the resistance between that wire. You're not checking to see if it's grounded, because the wire is connected to the voltage regulator bolt that holds it to the motor. The other end of the wire is connected right here where it's grounded at. So you're connecting it there and touching here. You're checking the resistance between that wire. You're not actually checking to see if this is grounded. So that can kind of throw you off. You need to check it elsewhere. check it on the motor. The best way is just hook it to the battery, but you can check it here. There's zeros. Check it here, zeros. Check it on this bracket. That one's grounded pretty good. Everywhere I touch it, it's grounded. That goes for anything on this mower. Anything on this mower that's 12 volts, that runs off electricity, DC current, it has to have ground. If you've got a bad connection somewhere, it's not going to work right. It'd be like putting a resistor, you know, like a 500 ohm resistor between the battery negative cable and the battery negative post. It's resisting that ground, and you want full ground. You resist ground, then you resist current. The voltage is not going to be there. So if you're having charging system problems, you want to check the battery. I've got a video on checking the battery. Go check that video out. Doing a load test on a battery. And then you want to do this test before you go any farther. Before you even watch my charging system video, you want to do this video first and the battery test video. Because this is a common problem. I just had a customer message me, and we were checking everything else. Well, it turned out his battery was bad. His charging system was charging so much trying to charge that battery. The battery was at 9 volts and it would still start his mower. But the charging system on it was trying to charge that battery, and it got the charging voltage regulator had gotten so hot. It was mounted to this bolt right here. It had melted the plastic on the housing and got between the metal and the bolt, and it killed the ground to his voltage regulator. So it wasn't charging. Well, we checked everything else. He went through my charging video, checked all that. Stator was good. The voltage regulator acted a little weird. Turned out it was this ground right here. It wasn't grounded good. So you want to do this ground test and the battery test before you go any farther. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you on checking your ground. You perform that test and then check my other video out for your battery load test. And then I have a video on charging systems. You want to do the charging system video last. Anytime you're working on electronics on your mower, the electrical part of your mower, we'll check the battery first, do a load test on it, and then check ground. Make sure that the engine or whatever component that you're working on that mower, it could be the carburetor solenoid, it could be the headlights, it could be your voltage regulator is not charging the battery, it could be whatever electronic that is on that. It has to have ground in order to work. So you'd be checking all these components. Well, that ain't working right, so I'm gonna buy one. So you go out and you buy one, put it on. Turns out it was a ground problem. You should check that first. Go ahead and check the battery, make sure it's good and hot. Do the load test. Check my video out on the load test on the battery. And then check ground. And once you check all that, and you're good, then go to the components checking. You know, I have a video on like charging systems, so you go to that video last and then check that stuff. But I hope this video helps you. If If you like this video, hit the little like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell for future notifications. That way you'll get notified of my next video. Share the video. And until then, we'll see you on the next video.